Testing, 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 testing. I can't see anything. Oh, I maxed that out. What up, Nathan? Nathan? Oops. Well. We're gonna wait for a couple of peeps to get in here, and also I need to post this. No. All right, sorry. What's up, bro? Love your takes on waveform every Friday. It's a treat from Philly. Sweet. What's up? Appreciate that. MKBHD caps. Yeah, I've got 3 of them here. I'm missing the all black one, black on black, but that's fine. How is lighting? I think lighting looks solid here. This is a little bright. I could probably stop it down. What up? What up? Gonna wait for a few more people to join, and then I'll What games do you usually play? Because I see the gaming mouse. I only played Valorant pretty much for the last like 2 years. I've not played it in like 3 months at this point, and it's I miss it, but I just had so many things to do that I haven't had the chance to play in a bit. I'm kind of looking for like something a little more low key, but I don't know. It's starting to get nice out again. We're gonna have daylight savings this weekend, so like that's gonna help everything. So yeah, I'll probably start doing more other things, I guess. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I was really into Valorant for a while. Um, it's still cool. I still watch stuff every once in a while, and a lot of my friends play, so I could probably start anytime again. You're Immortal 2. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, way better than I am. I think I peaked like Ascent something. Maybe a noob question, but what's the advantage of a 40% keyboard? Spec, yeah, perfect. Nothing really. They're just cool. And to be honest, like I'm building it because I think they look cool, but I probably will almost never use it. I think there's something really neat about it. I got it in a really interesting colorway and have an absolutely absurd set of keycaps we're going to build it with. So I think this is going to be a weird build and a fun build. So we'll have fun with this. And I'm interested to see how I type on it because it's ortholinear, which means the keys aren't staggered. Everything's in a straight line. And I think I'm going to be terrible at typing on it. Have you tried the Newfie Halo 65? I haven't. I haven't tried anything from Newfie. But their stuff looks like kind of neat for the price range that it's at and pre-built. They look good. Kind of like in that Keychron range of just like probably a solid built keyboard that you can do some stuff to and make it better later on. Let's see. So I guess before we get into this is the 40%. This is Drop and ALKB. Drop was nice enough to send a bunch of stuff over. A bunch of keycaps, including ones we'll be using tonight. They sent some other pretty cool ones. Actually, I'll show off a couple. So they sent a couple GMK sets and then some of their DCX sets. So this is their DCX set. This is the like crimson red. It's all shiny just because there's plastic over it. That's pretty cool. This is Drop Goat. I think this is a really cool, really clean set. Just like gray, white with blue legends. I'm worried if I take it out of the package just to show it without it being shiny, I will immediately drop them all over the floor. And then I think this one's also unique. It's like really clean, but a little more unique. Let's see, what were those names? I think the red one is the Drop DCX Garnet. And the other one is the DCX Camillo. DCX Emerald. They sent DCX Emerald also, but I'm going to give that to Matt. I have a couple sets. I think it's like a white on black, emerald, and there's like cyber. It's actually... They sent another one of these, which I think is called the like DCX Cyber. Wow, this yellow is really blown out. But this is really sweet. But I'm going to give those to Matt since we're both doing this channel. And then this is DCX Solarized, which is kind of like a off-white, almost beige, then like a bluish with different color legends on this. I think this looks really good. What cable are you using with the mode? This is the Space Cables Lindy Limo, and I'm obsessed with it. It's like the same connectors that we use on like a lot of our production stuff, which I think is really cool. I have a Keychron K4. Will the MKBHD keycap fit my keyboard? Best regards, keyboard noob. Let me just make sure. Pretty much as long as it's not a low profile, it should fit. I think this is good. Yeah, those switches, those are just Gateron Browns. Yeah, it'll fit that. It definitely will be like, I know these keyboards, these keycaps that are on them are definitely a little like cheapy feeling. So like you'll have a one really nice keycap with some cheapy feeling ones, but it'll fit. Been eyeing the red DCX set for black and red. I might order. Yeah, the DCX stuff, I know like some people on Reddit, and maybe it's gotten better. I know some people aren't obsessed with the legends. They're not as clean as like GMK, obviously, but their prices are fantastic, and they do have some cool ones over there. So it's pretty awesome. I like drop selection. Andrew, looking for some tactile switches to put in a Keychron K12 Pro. Any recommendations I can consider? That's a good question. I haven't used... So the tactiles I've used... I've really liked, I think it's the Duroc T1. Yeah, Duroc T1s I have in my, this Key Colt. And I love them. 150 for 3 DCX sets is awesome. Duroc T1s I really like. This has the mode reflex? No, mode signal. Yeah. Oh, these are still in stock. $33 for 90 switches I don't think is that bad. What'd you say it was in? A K12 Pro? Yeah, you could do this for 70 switches for $25. I think that's a good deal. And I think these are very similar because I want to say they're like pretty much Duroc switches. If anyone knows better than me and can help me with that. How can I go from 70 word per minute to type as fast as you can? Just type endlessly. I get this question a lot on like, how can you type so fast? And I don't know really. When I was... Not to go back that far, but like when I was really young, my grandpa told me the best thing I could learn was to type without looking at the keyboard. I mean, like I was in 3rd or 4th grade because I remember where they were when he told me that. And I like definitely thought I wanted to do it, but there's nothing ever I did to like practice too hard other than just typing a lot. And now with sites like Monkey Type or our Type the Alphabet site, like you can just practice for fun, and there's a lot of cool stuff to do just to type. But I like playing. I think it honestly is just playing a ton of computer games and typing in those. You know, just be super toxic when you play video games, and you'll type real fast. I'm pumped for PBT Fans Endurance Legacy. Let's check those out. Let's search that. If you really want a heavy bump, Gateron Quinn are really good. I mean, a lot of Gateron switches are great. Just don't fall for the like Gateron Browns being a tactile switch because they basically aren't. I think I've heard a lot of people talking about like the baby kangaroo switches. Yo, who said these endurance? Jake, these are sick. Oh, I just saw these on Instagram today. I saw it with all the novelties, and while the novelties are kind of cool, I just dig this color combo. This is sick. Hope you're doing great. What are some of your holy grail keyboards on your list as of now? I'm super lucky in that, like, we have 2 key colts that are like part of the teams, which is incredible. And those I know are a lot of people's grails. Mono Key was nice enough. Well, they also sent me a Jane TGR V2, which is like beautiful. They also sent me this really pretty keycap a long time ago. Come on, focus. Are we not auto-focusing? Or not? Hold on one second. There we go, I think. So they sent me this. This is like this Singa Kohaku. Yeah, like, and one of those boards I would love. And also another one that's definitely a grail, but I'm already talking to them and I think they're sending a board. I'm almost positive they're sending a board over, is Geist Machine. They make some absolutely wild stuff. And if you don't follow them on Instagram, you definitely should. My kinked little finger from using my phone makes it very hard to type. You got 9 other fingers. What's up here? Just got on here to get my keyboard sound fixed as I was out of the office today. You're going to have to wait, Tim. I'm going to wait to type to keep you here as long as possible. Another good typing tool we had in college was called Z-Type. It's like a space shooter game. Yeah, is that the like the Asteroids game? Yeah. The Z-Type game's fun too. Maybe we'll play later. Maybe we'll play with the 40% later. Can you do a video for people who want to get into the hobby on a budget but have zero idea about the whole thing? So I would say if you watched my video on the studio channel, that's kind of like a okay start and just like what's going on, and then go follow someone like Hipyo, and he has so many good starter things. But yeah, maybe I could try and do something along that. I want to make a video because the OnePlus Keychron keyboard, it looks really cool, but is terrible. So I want to do like a very short video that's just like, here's how to fix this for like under $20 and how to do a couple things, just like lube the stabilizers and stuff and make it sound good, because I think it's a cool looking keyboard. Valiant Porsche if you want to see the inspiration. I ordered a Bauer Light and tons of stuff to make it. I configured it just to be like the thockiest keyboard ever. That's awesome. You're going to love it. My record on type the alphabet's like 4 seconds. Geist Machine is so cool. Did you see that video they just did? And I don't know if that's the ADA, but of the like, here, hold on. Yeah, that's so sick. And yeah, this is the one with the like adjustable, is it? Yeah, with like the adjustable typing angles on the back is awesome. If you're interested in some tactiles, I would suggest looking at the B-Sun Hut and Hillstone switches. Yeah, if anyone's asking questions in here, it feels like so many people in this chat also know what they're talking about. So listen to people in here. Tape mod also for Keychron. Yeah, super easy. Like if you just buy one of these syringes and some masking tape, like I feel like you could make that OnePlus keyboard sound fine. Fine, not great, fine. A budget keyboard at $220. Yeah, that's like kind of absurd. I mean, like maybe if you don't want to do anything, but listen, Keychron's good. Their marketing's good. They send us tons of stuff. So somebody with a large following, they probably send some stuff, and to them, it was probably a great thing at a price that they didn't think was too bad. I made a custom 75 keyboard around 8 hours ago. Awesome. Have you tried the Rainy 75? I have not, but it looks really sick. I think the Duroc T1s probably have like a factory lube, which is probably okay if you don't want to do anything. But I would always suggest hand lubing. These switches we're going to use today are probably the only switches I would say you don't have to worry about lubing at all. That I know of, at least. No, I know what you're talking about, Michael. I totally agree. Okay, cool. We got some people in here. $350 Bauer light build in the mail is a budget keyboard, right? I mean, it's budget compared to what some people are paying for keyboards. Okay, let me turn my heat off real quick, and then let's start this. All right, so scoot some things out of the way here. So this is the drop ALKB Plank. It's like the Plank V7, I think. I'm going to be honest. I do not know a lot about this board, but Drop was nice enough to send it because, oh yeah, Plank V7. I also have the plate and a foam kit for it. I wanted to build a 40%, but I knew I would never use it, so that they saw that I was interested in it and they sent it over. Can anyone guess what color I got, if you even know about this? I had a Keycap board and every switch I tried, and it sounded bad no matter what. I'm not surprised based on some of the older ones, and even some of the, I mean, they started loading them with foam to be like an easy way to make that not, but even the Q1 Max that I just built for Marquez had crazy like case ping, and I had to force break it, mod it, and that's what fixed it. How late is it where you are? It's 11 p.m. right now. Red, blue, purple. No one's right so far. It's a silly color. Little Inosuke. Yeah. It's sad to admit that I'm not really far in either of these shows, but how much I love both of these characters is, it's a lot. Still no one. Keep it for MacroPad. Marquez liked the keyboard. I knew he liked it when he said, now I'm not going to like my keyboard at home anymore, so. There we go. Eddie. Oh, did my camera freeze? Oh, no. Wait. Well, now camera's not going to be fine because I just turned it off. On my screen, it shows it like frozen. Camera's good. Camera's good. Interesting. Camera froze. Okay. It's just delayed. Left my arms behind. Overheat. It actually didn't overheat because I've been doing it at 1080 and it shouldn't. Okay. We're going to fix this. Night bacon. What is going on? Sorry. I will read this in a minute when I figure out what is happening. Okay. I think we got it. All right. I'm going to just answer a few more things in here until it seems like this catch. Okay, fixed. Cool. Okay, so someone said it. I think Eddie. Keep this to the side for me. We got green. This is a pretty ridiculous green color. Now this all feels a little dark. Does YouTube have low latency mode? I'm not totally sure. I usually try and keep it in a latency that actually is focusing on quality rather than latency. But love the metallic finish on this. This is a cool color. Wait till you see the absurd keycaps we're using on this. I'll let people guess why I unbox the rest of this. I'll just give you a hint. They are GMK, but they are sold on drop as well. I don't know. I need to get that off. Let me grab a paper towel. I hate that this sticky part is right here. Not GMK Lime. Cool. Mint green is nice. I don't know if I would fully call it mint. Maybe. It's definitely like an anodized light, kind of like highlighter-ish green. It's an interesting color. She's small too. This is a 65%, which some people already think is way too small. Is that Tim? It is Tim. Same color as mine. Nice, Jace. What keycaps do you have on it? Before we get into this, let's see what we're going to work with. I'm going to use the Kinetic Lab Moon V2 switches. I happen to have almost enough to finish this based on a different build. I think I have these in a Bauer Light. And then I just have a couple, because I'm probably going to forget. These are just the Gateron Hippo linears that I'll fill in a couple blanks with because I did not buy a new set. I don't want to do like a whole set of switches on a 40%. I probably won't always use, but I still love these switches. And I think I have 45 of these, and this needs like 47 switches depending on the layout. So the keycaps. This box does not do justice to what the color inside this is, because this box makes it feel very like white on black. Oh yeah. The board we are building tonight is going to be the silliest board ever. Not ever, but it is going to be silly. So we've got the green plank. It better be brown, John. So what is this? GMK Mecha 01 round 2. This is going to be an interesting one. I'm pretty pumped about this. Okay, let's see what we've got. I also have, I know it came with stabs, but those are just some backup Duroc stabs I have that I think are the same size. And I'd probably rather just use those instead. Hulk builds, yes. It's the Hulk build, except that the Hulk is gigantic and this is the smallest keyboard I've ever built. What do we have in here? Wish how many types did a barrel light in 100%? I have a feeling, I mean, maybe eventually. I don't know anytime soon. It just doesn't feel like a lot of people are doing 100%. All right, we've got some feetsies. Some stabs. I just want to see if these are the same size. I'm assuming they are. Yeah, I think I'll use the Duroc stabs instead. Yeah, it comes with some clip-in stabs, feet, a little tool, and some nuts and bolts. USB cable. I mean, it's braided. It's not the worst cable in the world, but... GMK Serenity. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would look sweet, too. Oh, yeah, that would look really awesome. I bought a Zoom 98 for my fiance and Cream. Can't wait to get it. She doesn't care, but I'm excited. I mean, she'll probably care once she gets to... She probably doesn't care now, but once she gets to use it, I'm sure she'll care. Clip and stabs are back in vogue now. So small. All right. All right. I watched a build video on this before. I think we have a polycarbonate plate. Oh, there's also different layouts. It's the layout on the case has a has a single spacebar, but I think I kind of want to do the double mini spacebar. And then just have one. I was thinking of one being the shift key. Are you sure this is enough for 40%? Am I sure what's enough for? Yeah, this has the small spaces. It's just on the bottom side. Or I guess I should really make sure. Yeah, we've got some small spaces right here. And I think it should be enough. I think I can rock the double small space. This is going to be a learning experience, whoever's watching. These are different sizes. This is all very new for me. It might. We might have to just do the regular layout at first. Right. These are the 3 space bars that I have. I guess we'll just do. I think I might do like a right. Oh, I like that one a lot. Sorry, I'm looking up 40% layouts. You should pre-fit the kit before you commit with a 40% board. I should probably do a lot of things before I commit to this, but we're rolling. We'll make this work. If not, I have some other sets that we can. I'm going to commission you to build me an unusable, horribly laid out keyboard. I got you. Have you done matte clear or clear keycaps yet? I haven't built my own. I do have something that I can't show yet, but that has clear keycaps. Jace, you seem like someone who's probably going to cringe at the majority of things I do during this build. So I appreciate you being here, but fair warning. For any of the bottom row and mods, put a switch on the cap to verify if it's... Yeah, I think I'm going to put the switches at first. What do I think about ceramic keycaps? I think they probably sound pretty cool, but they seem like super gimmicky and super expensive. Thanks, Chase. Okay, let's do... I'm just going to go with the layout that the box shows for right now, and I'll probably mess around with this a bit more. I would love the double space bars where I could use the left one as shift and the right one as space. And I probably have what I need. Let's just see real quick. I'm just gonna go middle spacebar on this. And then that also means we only have to do one set of stabilizers. Sweet. Will you be watching the F1 season? Of course I will. Already, favorite part about 40% is only having to loop one set of stabilizers. Clear keycap keyboard that you can't show or tell us about. I like the sound of that. It's not like the most interesting thing in the world, but it is. It's different. I think it's in like 2 weeks, the embargo, and it's not. It's just like the embargo of it is just a new colorway, I think. So it is something that exists already. What color keys are on the keyboard in front of you? It's like a white with gray and then like a minty, almost like blue. It's the Omni type Moto Light PBT keycap set. I don't know if any of you guys follow Omnitype on Instagram, but if you did, you'd see they were actually at the studio today. Garrett is awesome. He showed me some cool things. I actually have a box of some cool things back there. But don't think I can show that yet either. I always manage to put one of these in backwards. No. Speaking of F1, you should jump on the Geonworks F1X group by one of the best very TKLs on the planet. I'll look that. Let me look that up. Ooh, I punctured my dielectric grease and now it's squeezing out the side a little bit. That's not great. How did Marquez like the board you built for him? He liked it a lot. He kept with those like bright red keycaps too. How's the S24 treating you since you've been using it for a week now? Any opinions on software? I love it. Somebody told me that that what's it called? Nova and the animations in One UI aren't happy together lately. So I've just been using a stock software, and you get kind of used to it. It's not the worst, but I've been thoroughly enjoying it so far. Hey Andrew in chat, I'm new to keyboard. So far I see budget pre-built CNC Womir, super high end step modes. What is this in the mid range? Unfortunately, I would like kind of argue that mode is like a kind of mid range. I mean, Bauer Light is you can get the board and the PCB for 120, I think, and then you can get cheaper. There's a bunch of really good budget like switches and keycaps you can get, depending on like what sales you can find. So that might be a bit cheaper. I hate the horizontal app drawer. I completely agree. Thoughts on Max's F1 domination? What are your thoughts on this like Max to Mercedes rumor? That's what I want to. If F1's gonna just give me a max win every single week, if they give me non-race drama, then I'm here for it. Yeah, Zooms are. I haven't tried any, but I've heard a million things about them. All right, who? Some people might know this, and maybe this is a reason. Actually, just to avoid this, so right now the screw. I don't know if you can see this. This screw is like touching this metal piece from the hot swap socket, and I feel like that's not good. But I also just realized I have an already lubed TX stab right here. I just need to make sure I didn't. So I might just throw that on instead. You haven't heard the Max to Mercedes rumors? Oh, it's great. It's oh yeah, Matt, the other guy who does this channel with me, just bought the Neo 80 and he is really pumped for it. I think he built it. So the Max to Mercedes rumor right now is stemming from the Christian Horner stuff. And like I mean, it's not even just the Christian Horner stuff. Max's dad said that Horner's gonna like ruin the team, and that if they keep Horner on the team, Red Bull's gonna be terrible apparently. And I mean, like we all know, Max's dad also is not maybe the greatest guy in the world. Actually, he's not a good guy at all. It really seems like. But so then all the rumors are that Max might go to Mercedes. Because it sounds like his dad really doesn't want Christian at Red Bull. All right, we're not using Duroc stabs. We're using a TX stab from the Envoy build, just to keep it like a clip in here, because it was like touching this metal, and I feel like a metal screw next to a metal circuit is not a good idea. All right, so what I saw, the video I saw had them putting this in before putting switches in, but I kind of feel like I want to put switches in this first. Where did my... And maybe this is a bad idea. Yeah. Well, I guess the rumor is Mercedes, because Lewis is leaving. Ferrari doesn't have a spot. I guess Mercedes would be the next logical step. I think it would be so funny. I would be super here for it. But I like the funness of S1. I'm not like tied to any specific team. So like just funny stuff like that, I'm super here for. All right, we have to not bend any of these pins. Part of me wants to like bring this to an Apple event or something. I feel like that felt like a pin bent. Nope. Just imagine bringing this to like the Apple event in Steve Jobs Theater. Everyone's on their MacBooks, which I guess I have now. So, but I just have this connected and just typing away. That would be really funny. Max to Mercedes, Carlos to Red Bull. So I'm trying to think, like, let's imagine that if Red Bull gets rid of Christian Horner, let's say Perez doesn't race for Red Bull anymore because he hasn't been doing. I guess he's been doing fine, but he definitely hasn't been doing as good as. I know Max is wild, but they're just too different. I want Albon to get another shot at Red Bull really bad. I think Albon might be one of my favorite drivers. So, like, I would love to see him do really well, and I feel like he deserves that. Imagine Yuki taking the Red Bull seat with Max still there. That would be hilarious. I've not built a low profile yet. Why have you been using a MacBook on the pod recently? So before, like at work, I use a Mac, but it was always a Mac Pro desktop at my desk. But it was an Intel one, and I just used a Windows laptop, the Surface Book or Surface laptop, because it was like a pretty like low key laptop that I could just read my notes off of and everything. But I upgraded my Mac Pro to just like an M1 MacBook that's at my desktop now. And since it's my computer that I'm using during work every day, I might as well just grab it whenever we do the pod. So that's why I'm using it there. It is just easier to have my work laptop be the thing I can take home now, especially on parental leave. It makes it way easier. So that's why we're on the MacBook now. What's the black comb you're using for reference? It's just called a switch fork. Essentially, when you have like this really flimsy, like polycarbonate plate, if you're pushing in and you don't have standoffs in, which I don't, I guess I could have put standoffs. I'm going to try not to do standoffs though. And, just it bends down and then you're not getting like it fully connected to the correct point in the switch. So this just keeps it stood up at the correct height. So I can put these in without it bending. And then I can just, after I do that, I just slide it out and then can slide it into the next spot. Bring some box jades to an Apple event. How to get kicked out. I mean, that would be the hottest keyboard ever. I got kicked out of an Apple event for using clicky switches. Okay. So I'm gonna, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to use 2 of these Gateron Hippo switches, which are still really nice. M1 MacBook M1 is the new Discord banhammer. Correct. Entirely correct. Oh, we also have a foam kit, which I obviously did not get in there, but I'm wondering if I should just put the case foam in. I still need to roll the marbles down the railings. Maybe when I'm like about to retire or something. So I believe this is the case foam. I'm just going to use that. The side of my desk becomes such a mess. These switches are already lubed. These are I can't recommend these enough. But the Kinetic Labs Moon V2, because they're hand lubed with 205 grade 0 and they're like really well done. If you just don't feel like doing it and are okay spending a little much more and you're good with linears, I think these are great switches. And obviously none of the work. So I think I put this in. And then I screw in from the bottom. I have not. Have I used Oil Kings? I don't believe I've used Oil Kings. Part of my like goal with this channel, which I'm not doing a good job now because I'm using switches I've already used before, is like I get to see a lot of cool stuff at work. So I want to be able to like just try as many things as possible and be able to like have reference videos on the channel for people who are looking to try different things. So I don't think I've tried Oil Kings yet. I forget. I think the reason I'm confusing them is because if I correct, Oil Kings are black Gateron switches, right? Yeah, they look kind of similar to the black ink V2s that I've used. Hand lubing switches is terrible, but I feel like there's some times where I just throw on like a hockey game or a YouTube video that's like really low key. Like I've been watching a lot of disc golf videos lately, and it's just like really chill to just have it on in the background, lube some switches, make sure that I'm not building the board for a while so it can take me 2 or 3 nights and then get that. To get the Thaki sound, is it necessary to put foams in even if the switches are lubed? I mean, foam will make it like deeper and I guess like kind of that like Thakier marbly sound if that's what you want. But like there's something cool to some like I like some clack. I put no foam in this board and I think it sounds fantastic. Maybe Thaki's not the right word for it though. Bolsa Supply Roselle switches and B-Sun Raw switches are fantastic. I have a bag downstairs of Wuche Studio Morandis that I've heard a lot of really good things about in terms of not having to lube them either. So if anyone in here can confirm, but it seems to be something people enjoy. B-Sun Raw, my recent build. I'm going to have to get some of these. I'll probably order these tonight. WSG, Mr. Andrew. I don't know what WSG means, but I hope it means something good. And if so, WSG to you too. And if it's bad, I did not say that. Add some little feet. I would say I think foam is what's good. That makes sense. Um, I'm a dad now. I don't get to know cool lingo. Um, Foam is definitely the easier way to make something sound good because it's like almost always going to sound pretty good. Uh, where I guess like trying different things, you have to deal with more variables. Foam can, compress all of that sound. So a lot of it's going to sound similar, but good similar. Whereas like you can get something that's metal and like a harder plate and stuff and get a lot of different sounds, but you might have to work a little harder to get it. Are you a regular rock climber or do it occasionally? I was a regular rock climber. I haven't gone since Lane was born. It makes me kind of sad, but I also got really into disc golf and now that's taking up like all my free time. But I was going like twice a week for like 3 years probably. This board's bottom out, don't get hyped in the sound. I'm not this board to me is almost never going to get plugged in. I'm going to like I think it's going to look really cool and I'm going to have fun trying it out, but I think this is almost never going to get typed on. So, no, my expectations are not high with this. But my expectations are high with this color combo. Foam is a hack, yeah. These greens are actually a lot different. Are these what those are? Is that what everyone was saying before? Case ping also the funny thing is the Keychron Q1 Max that I built, even with all of the foam, had case ping, and that was just because of the screws where the case was connected together. So that was like a force break mod, eliminated that, but you can still case ping like crazy, and it's super annoying. Comma, period. This has that. I still think I want to do this here. And I kind of think I want to do backslash here. Oh, no, I don't want to do that there because that does not fit that at all. I mean, why does... Oh, this one does. I'm using this little sheet that you can't see that. Oh, I put these. Did I put these stabs in the wrong spot? No. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I thought I put the stabs in the wrong spot and I was gonna go crazy. I also have some of the novelties for this. So yeah, I'm guessing like all these these buttons are going to be a little weird. So I'll have to make sure I have all this correct. Ortholinear is going to completely mess with me. I am 100% expecting that. And honestly, already I'm like a little confused on what's happening here. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I don't want to fully open it yet. And so wait, these are, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Neon Evangelion. Are they? Oh, here, this is the set if anyone's looking. How many keycap sets do I own? 20 maybe? Very lucky. A lot of them were sent to me, so. I've been told to watch this show. It's pretty short, right? There's a 40% keyboard, and I'm really scratching my head on how I want to do the rest of this because I'm realizing the different rows of keys are all very different. And I've seen people do the arrows down here. Lil PCB. 26 episodes, 24. I might have to watch that. Okay, I like that. Finding the correct keys to match the lines is going to be tough. What do I want to do? Shift there. Sorry, I'm going to be like racking my brain here a bit for what I want to actually do for all of these. That won't fit. So what is the use case for 40% PCB? To be small. That's about it. There's not much more to it. That's the bottom row. We're just going to use a bunch of symbols for the bottom row essentially here. Oop, you're wrong. Right? No, you're right. You're just upside down. I'm a moron. No. Cool. That looks good. Yeah, this is the novelty, or one of the novelty kits, I guess. I guess I don't know if there's multiple novelties for this. I have not tried a Wooting yet. Airplane tray. I do kind of low-key. I feel like I'm going to have to use this on like an airplane just to like take a picture of it. Maybe I just use the tilde. Is that? No, that's the wrong size too. I need something that's in this row. I've never typed on ortholinear, so this is going to be fun. I don't think I'll ever get used to it, and I'm probably not gonna like fully try to get used to it. I'm gonna type a bit on this stream and just mess around a little, but I'm also wondering, do I like want to keep the I almost feel like I want to do the arrow key here, so I actually have the arrow key instead. And then I can do that there. Am I still meaning the RVMS? Why am I not understanding what the RVMSE is? I think the two oh the Razer Viper Mini. No. I don't. I'm the Logitech G Pro. This is the regular one, or the Pulsar X2. This is a great mouse. Did you see the Demon Slayer versions of these? They were pretty sick. I was pretty close to buying them, but then the shipping was like kind of wild, and I was a little bummed about that. You know what? You wrote it, and I couldn't figure it out, and then I saw it in my drawer, and then made the connection. Dude, the Demon Slayer ones looked pretty sick. I'm only like a season and a half into it. But I'm watching it with my wife, so I'm not going too far. I'm not going ahead without her. What can I use as the... I'm very new to anime. I've watched so I got super hooked. Me and my wife got really hooked into Attack on Titan. So we've watched all of that. I'm watching One Piece by myself, but I'm being a moron and watching all of it and not One Piece. Although my wife and I both watched the live action and she loved that. And then we're both watching Demon Slayer. I watched a little of... I didn't finish it. Why can't I remember the Viking one on Netflix? This is too big. I really just need to finish this, I feel like. What's a cool escape key? Vinland Saga. Thank you, thank you. I just hate how this... I need the correct row key here, I feel like. Oh, I need to figure out what's going back. Backspace. I was really enjoying Vinland Saga. It got a little slow, and I just wasn't traveling as much, and I stopped watching it. But I would like to get back into it. All right, Andrew, let's figure this shit out. Cool, that'll work, I guess. Okay, I need something else over here, though, for backspace. I would love if it actually looked like a backspace key. This is not that, but that's not fit. You gotta watch Berserk. I'll have to look that up. Oh, Claire and I also started watching... I can't remember the volleyball one. Haikyuu. I liked that. She didn't love it, but I liked it. And I've heard it's really good. Oh. Oh, wait. I do like these keycaps a lot. All right. Focus mode. I just need one more keycap and I'm good. I really would love it to actually look like a backspace, but I just don't think there's one in here for that. Maybe we just make it as tilde. No. Okay. I think this is where we're leaning for now. This thing's so silly. I love it. I kind of dig this already. I kind of want these to be black keys, though. I wish. I think that would look nicer if they were black keys. Just to really frame it out. The space bar is really adorable. Oh, maybe I'll do this. I'll just leave the arrow key up over here. Let this stay the question mark. And then I just need something for enter right here. Sorry, I zoomed in too much. That's a really good point. This isn't even a big phone. And this is more than half the size of it. One of the things we talk about on the podcast this week is that the MacBook Air base specs, the M3 one, is like the RAM and the storage is less than like an S24 Ultra, which is kind of absurd. Okay, I think this is what we'll end with right now. There's a lot of arrows on this. And these keys aren't exactly the right ones, but I kind of dig them. No spoiler, I still don't know your new phone. Haven't watched the latest pod yet. I think I've mentioned it on the last one. But yeah, I won't spoil unless that already spoiled. How's it going? It's going great. Yeah, tuning in towards the end. We're going to plug this in and see what happens here. I'm just assuming this has VIA support. They would be better black for sure. I think the black outline on everything is nice. The backspace going the wrong way. Yeah. How many boards have I built so far, including this one? Probably. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know why that just did that. Okay. 10 to 15. Backspace should point the other way. But I don't have a key in the correct size that does that. Oh, wait. Let me make sure I'm at... Are we as... Does anyone know if this is VIA compatible? Did you... I kind of wish I could use some of the green keys. Favorite stabs right now are... I haven't used the most recent TX ones, but the TX... I think I have TX Rev 3s. Actually, that's what's in this, and I like it a lot. Yeah, I only use the web version for VIA. Where are we? Oh no, what did I do? Oh yeah, duh. It's in Chrome. Oh, no compatible device found. The green escape key would be nice, but it's just the size is totally different. Actually, that one might fit. I'm assuming this logo is for the show. Are we going to focus, camera? No, we're not going to focus anymore. Oh, that does fit. Cool. Why are we not focusing anymore? Hello? Oh. Oh, no. There we go. Is this key the logo for the show? I'm guessing it is. Rip Symmetry. I think I'm going to keep that. Actually, I think I'm going to keep that black. What did I have there before? I like want to do that cool. I wish I could put that as it, but we're just going to leave it as this for now. Nerve. Okay, I do not think this is VIA compatible though, because it is not popping up. Oh my goodness, this is something else. That does not enter. QMK configurable. You need to flash it. Okay. Well, that's going to be a learning experience for me. Probably one that I don't feel like doing on stream right now. But thank you, Zuabi. I am just so luckily monkey type. I don't need to do that on. So, oh my goodness. I don't have an enter key though. If you have a friend that can type 190 words per minute, that's wild by itself. On a 40%, that's pretty wild. Is it ortholinear? I'm just going to do a quick one on the mode first. Okay, I think that showed everything. Yeah, it's ortholinear. Let's see that there. What board is this? This is the Plank V7, the drop ALKB. Plank 40%. It's so little. It's so funny. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do like a 30-second on the Envoy. And then I'll do a little typing test, show you how fast I can type on that. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Reframe that a little better. All right, this is what the mode sounds like. If anyone didn't see the mode, this is Mode Envoy, signal tactile switches. It is an FR4 plate, and then it's the Moto Light PBT keycaps. All right. I just wanted that as a reference to what it sounds like and a reference to my normal typing speed, because this is going to be a silly one. I don't even know what to do. The typing, it's like flat. Is it pocketable? I can try and put it. I just have sweatpants on, but okay. Okay. Great start. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. Okay. Let's just do 15 seconds first. This is okay. Weigh what it as can now seem people show this nation both each he. Oh my goodness. This is frustrating. For some reason, this side of the keyboard doesn't feel that strange, but this side just feels completely off. Jinko jeans. I know what you're talking about. This could fit inside those jeans. Need new late small more. I'm missing the O. It almost feels like the O is in the wrong spot. This is pain, yeah. Course, want, nation, think, increase. Very should have turned time first early under play. Holy cow. Is that really, like, is it actually, that's how far it moved? You would think it doesn't feel that, I know it feels different, but like, it doesn't seem like it's that far. It just totally feels miles away. It feels like I'm one key off. Like it almost feels like I should just pretend Y isn't a letter that I use ever and then just like move these over. Oh my goodness. Back way, ask each time. $50. All right. I'm going to do this a couple more times. I want to get 75. 75 is my goal for tonight. And then I put this on a shelf and never touch it again. You have to use ortho for 3 weeks before you get the hang of it. That will never happen. Yeah, it's everything about it. Bottom row alpha keys, one row to the right. They do make a like staggered key 40, right? This is why that Work Louder company is making those like really cool looking boards, but one of them is ortholinear, and I feel like a bunch of people are gonna buy it because it's great marketing and it looks really cool. Then they're gonna be like, I cannot type on this at all. Streaming for another hour then. Points many they each right follow person find other mean look at that. Okay, if I get lucky, I think I can get 75. Such interest system from Change. Okay, we did it. I think we had a really good start there that carried us through. For some reason, the beginning of that was working perfect, and we made it. I'm pretty sure I typed with almost all of just my left hand and then used like just this part. Do an alphabet typing test just to confirm that all the letters are do what they're expected to do. Just saying. Not a bad call. Oh, except I don't know what the enter key on this is. Just press this. Hey, we got 78. We're good. I was typing at like 90 for a second there until I totally fell off the face of there. A, B, C, D, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Oh, those work. Okay, yeah. Everyone's saying they're going to sleep. I also need to go to sleep. But here, let me just do a quick... I'll just do like in a notepad. Just so you can hear what it sounds like. I'll just press the keys a bunch. Honestly, I think that sounds pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I think that sounds pretty good. This is kind of adorable. I just need a little stand so it can just sit up on my desk right here. All right, yeah. So thanks everyone for joining. That was a fun little semi-embarrassing typing test at the end, but that build was pretty cool. I'm gonna have to learn a little more about this, figure out whoever said get QMK on it, and then actually adjust everything. And then I don't know, maybe I'll find like a slow day at work or something, and I'll like try and use it for a little longer. But I think I guarantee you will see this in like some top downs or something on the channel. I will definitely be bringing this to work, and I'm sure some people will have fun with it as a prop. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. That was super fun. Y'all were great. I always learn something new at these streams, which is awesome for me, and I hope it's reasonably entertaining. But feel free to like. I'm assuming you all subscribed. I hate doing the like and subscribe thing, but I feel like I have to say it. But yeah, I'll catch y'all soon. I definitely have some cool things coming up. One thing I can say is a Geist machine board is coming in eventually, hopefully soon. But I have some other cool things. So I will catch y'all later. Night.